Good morning, Chosen One. Welcome to the Chosen One frequency. I record these live streams so that I can, so that I can get feedback from the community, so that I can help people live and learn more about what I've built for everybody. I do what's called the Chosen One Condition Report. If you've never heard of it, it's because it's brand new. It's something that I just came up with about, let's see, Christmas Eve was when version 1.0 was launched.
If you get in my way.
I wanted to help people. Basically, I wanted people to know more about themselves as I've learned more about myself. And because of that, it led me to build the Chosen One Condition Report. At this stage, we're at version 1.1, and version 1.1 has gotten outstanding feedback. It's got some real terrific feedback, and the feedback has helped me make it even better, right? If version 1.0 was terrific, and I've gotten some pretty critical acclaim. Everyone welcomes it, everyone values it, everyone sees where I'm going with it. I go live to answer questions, I go live to have dialogue about the chosen frequency, and then I give my followers, anyone who follows me and wants to join the panel, I'll give you your chosen one frequency report. So it's literally up to you guys. So all you guys have to do is follow the board that I'm putting up right now. If you follow that board and just do what the instructions on that board says, you will be able to get your chosen one condition report. So that being said, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome to the Chosen One frequency. If this frequency resonates with you, do me a favor, tap the screen, put a heart in the comments. Let me know where you're from. I'm from Chicago, born and raised. Where are you in the world? I'm in the United States. What's your zodiac sign? I want to know a little bit about you all. Good morning. Good morning. I see everybody is a little silent today. So, I just started going live a couple of minutes ago. So, who's going to take the leap of faith? Who's going to see what it's like to join the panel? Who's ready to join the panel? All you have to do is follow the instructions on that board in the bottom right hand corner, and you will be up on the panel in no time. So who's going to participate? Who's going to join? Good morning, everybody. Are y'all scared today? Please don't tell me y'all scared. Okay, I'm gonna drop a vote. If y'all can see that, it just popped up on the top left of your screen. It says the Chosen One Condition Report was created on Christmas Eve 2025 with love, care, and consideration, plus to help you on your high vibration journey. Did you guys know that? A, yes. B, no. So if you please vote. If you're going to be silent, do me a favor and at least drop a vote for me. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to the Chosen Frequency, where I do live Chosen One condition reports for everyone that joins the panel. So to join the panel, follow the instructions on that board right there and request up to the panel. That's all you have to do. Truth Spreader, how are you this morning? I'm checking you out. You haven't done anything. You haven't liked, shared, or commented. You have to read the instructions on the board in the bottom right hand corner in order to get up to the panel. So until you do those things, I can't invite you up. Whenever you start tapping the screen and commenting and sharing the live, that's a different story. Welcome to the Chosen One Frequency, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Follow the instructions on the board in the bottom right-hand corner of the panel to join the panel and get your Chosen One condition report. Good morning, everybody. So I'm going to keep dropping polls until you guys can at least start to participate. So let's go. What do we have? This one is, did you know the Chosen One condition report can be requested 3 times per day? It covers 24 hours of each day to keep you in the know. A, heart me to join my fan club. B, no thank you. So if you guys are here, at least drop a free follow. There's a lot of free things you can do. You can tap the screen for free. You can comment for free. You can share the live for free. You can talk to me for free. It doesn't cost any money to participate. So it's up to you guys. Drop a vote. Drop a vote. Truth Spreader, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Thank you for the rose.
No problem.
Oh, are you ready for the your Chosen One condition report?
Sure, yeah, just curious. I don't know what to expect, but let's check it out.
Okay. So the Chosen One condition report is basically a tool that I built to help you get to know you a little bit better. And all I need from you to get started is your birthday.
All right. Yeah, let's kick it off. Let's that way maybe more people might join if they see how it all works out. My birthday is 10/30/90.
10/30/90. Okay, let's see. So we got 10. So October 30th.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So it is generating, and here we go. Your Chosen One condition report is fully generated. I'm a little bit nervous this morning. I don't know why.
All good.
I'm a little bit nervous because I do these. This is the first one of the day. So here we go. So today is January 10th, 2026. Your condition report lasts from 6 a.m. until 11:59 a.m. That's the morning field. This is the last quarter. That's the cycle that the moon's in. You're a Scorpio. Your numerology number is 5 and you're a water element. So this snapshot reflects how your internal signal meets the current field. With Scorpio influencing expression and a 5 pattern underneath, effectiveness comes from directed presence, not doing more, but doing what matters. Your current conditions bring decision clarity and noise reduction to the foreground. Stability comes from choosing what deserves engagement and letting the rest pass untouched. Today's conditions are less about fate and more about how you respond to pressure, interruption, and opportunity. Softness is strength when it stays boundaried. Information wants structure. Give it one. Early momentum benefits from clarity, not speed. You have a shadow that's going to be bothering you at some point today. It's called the future tripper. This pattern lives in what might happen instead of what is happening now. And you have a test, which is the loyalty signal. Pressure tests what you prioritize. Your emotion is restless energy. Return to the next 5 minutes. Choose one present moment action. There are some crystals that you can use that create softness without collapse and feeling with steadiness if you like to meditate. One of those is called kunzite. And your scents, candles, incense, things of that nature, essential oils would be lang lang, sandalwood, and frankincense. They support calming presence and inner clarity. And your 2 micro actions for this morning are Listen to one calming track and let your shoulders drop, and then name one dominant feeling and breathe slowly for 1 minute so that you can acknowledge lower internal pressure and restore your balance. And that's your chosen one condition report, brother.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. That was interesting.
Thanks so much. I made it just to help people learn about themselves, give people a new experience on a live stream, and to not copy anyone else's style when I go live. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So how
think
did you
we're
like
pretty
it?
unique out here.
Any feedback?
Honestly, I didn't know a whole lot about my zodiac, and the whole water sign thing. That's interesting. Some of the parts you described are pretty spot on. It's interesting how that all works.
Okay. So do you have any questions for me about how I built it or how I even got that information? Because remember, we're total strangers, right?
Right.
So how do you think, how would you guess, other than Zodiac, how do you think I was able to learn about you with such accuracy?
I mean, without the zodiac, I'm not sure. I thought that played a
Okay.
big role.
Yeah, it had a big role because it uses your birthday, but there's some natural law elements, some universal law elements. There is some enneagrams. If you've ever went to the self-help section in like Barnes and Noble, there's this thing called enneagrams, and it literally tells you about your personality. So it helps you know yourself better. That's built into the tool. There's a lot of things I built into it, a lot of elements, but most of the elements are all like to help you. So the zodiac is like one small piece of it. But I like to preface when I say this, I'm not a prophet. I'm not a tarot card reader. I'm not a psychic. This isn't divination. It's none of those things. This is just a human wanting to help other humans be better humans and learn about themselves.
Absolutely. Yeah, I wish we were all that way. That's a great way to be.
Yeah, I do too. That's why when I go live, I call it the chosen frequency. One, because there's a lot of like argumentative like panels on TikTok. Have you experienced that?
Oh, absolutely. That seems
Where people
to be
are
a very
like,
dominant factor.
yeah, where people are fussing and arguing over everything, right?
Yeah, I can't stand the division myself. It's not in me. It's not who I am to divide. I seek commonality. I want to see where bridges can be built, not destroyed.
Oh wow, then we are alike in a lot of ways, brother. I started going live myself because I was joining TikTok lives and there were arguments, there were like real true disrespect. There's gender wars, there's all type of like toxic activity. And I said, you know what? I'm a live streamer myself. Imagine I can go live with peace.
Mm-hmm.
With just peace, with like trying to help my neighbor, trying to just show goodness to anyone who joins my live stream, where you won't be judged. Like obviously this is a safe space. I'm pretty chill, but I just wanted to help people on their journey in some way. And if you follow me, you'll see some of the content that I make is to help high vibrational people just get to know themselves better. And my goal is to connect with other high vibrational people because I believe I'm high vibrational myself.
Yeah, me too. I believe that about myself, and I believe that about you.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for the follow. I see the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, do you
Yeah.
see the little heart button next to my name? Can you press that for me? It's at the top of your screen. So that heart button lets you drop into my lives and it alerts you whenever I go live. You can get your chosen one condition report up to 3 times a day. So the more you come back, it's going to be different every time. It's going to show you the negativity, which I call it the shadow. The negativity that's coming your way is going to tell you things about how to how to counteract that negativity and basically beat the negative energy that comes your way, and so that you can keep your vibration high.
Yeah, that reminds me of Carl Jung. He always
Oh,
spoke about the shadow. So
yes. So that was a part of it.
yeah,
I've read I've watched so many videos on Carl Jung. I've read lots of books, lots of quotes from him, and I used some of his philosophy when I was building this tool in the first place. That's how it's able to be
okay.
so accurate.
I just got vibes from Carl Jung, so it's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So like and that's therapeutic. So also I've passed like 1 year of like therapy for my own self in my own personal life. So I think
Yeah.
that's been a big part of it as I've been personally transforming too. And
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite book right now is called The Map of Consciousness Explained by David
Oh
R.
wow.
Hawkins, and it opened my mind and my spirit to such a degree that that's part of the reason why I even created this in the first place. It's really just my true life experiences. It's what I
Uh
needed
huh.
on my journey, except I had no one to talk to. You know what I mean?
I do
And so
know.
now I give it away, so that you can have my experience without having to necessarily go through things. It's truly
And that's
beautiful.
always the goal, to try to give people, basically like give them this knowledge, this philosophy, all wrapped up in a nice little gift so that they can have it and essentially not make the same mistakes we did. And that's definitely a huge goal in my life as well, is to hand people information so that they can make the better choice and to bring awareness to people.
Yeah.
Um,
Awareness is the biggest one because most people aren't self-aware. Most people can't tell you what's bad about them. They can gloat and brag about all the good things though.
right. But they don't want to look in the mirror and peel off the fake facade and look at what we call the shadow, which is
Yeah.
the other side of ourselves that we all have in us. If you want to call
Yes.
it good and evil, that's fine. That's just a way to describe it.
Yeah. No, not only are you spot on, brother, but like truly, truly, I know when people say good and evil, light and dark, there's so many ways
Mm-hmm.
to express it, and they are all valid and they're all true. And the sooner we acknowledge that we are not perfect beings, we're capable of great things and horrific things. Look at humanity.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's true. We could be saints or we could be devils. It's always been our
Yeah,
choice. How we
yeah,
react to things is so important. We
yeah.
could react poorly and then turn into devils ourselves, couldn't we?
Exactly. And I think most people have had those experiences. Most adults, I know teenagers are still going through their journey, but most adults can honestly say that they've been a great person to somebody. They've been a good citizen, a good neighbor to somebody. They've also hurt somebody's feelings. They've also done some bad things before because none of us are above it.
Right. This is
It's about
true.
looking at that mirror.
It is. And, don't be so caught up on who you used to be and where you used to be. Uh, just be in the now. Be who you are now. There's people that are going to look at you and remember you in a certain way, and they're going to remember your past. But, I prefer to be around people that see me as I am now, not as I was, that meet me as who I am today, not who I was yesterday. So,
Oh, I love that. I love that for you. Truly. Uh you just helped me this morning be present, be more present. This is me now.
mm-hmm.
This is me today. The guy
Yeah.
10 years ago, 15 years ago, I don't know who that guy is anymore. I've grown so far past
Mm-mm.
that this is me, accept me where I am today. That's a beautiful thought.
Yeah. And I think that's how a lot of us want to be understood, and I guess in a lot of ways, I think that's why we outgrow people and we move on and we make new friendships and new connections, because the old ones, sometimes they're not able to grasp who we are today and what we are. They only see us as who we were. So,
And they'll keep you in that pattern. They'll keep
they
you in
will.
that pattern of who you were as well. So if you were the giver,
Right.
imagine you'd never stop giving because they can't let you grow beyond that pattern.
Right. That's what they expect when they see you. And it kind of comes into that whole understanding that you are a different person to everyone you meet. Like somebody sees a different version of you.
Yeah.
We're all kind of a different version to different people. And I think the real pursuit is just becoming our authentic self and not being anyone to anyone but ourselves. So,
No, that's not only is that valid, but I've been trying to push this frequency and it's starting to break through. With every live stream that I've done about 9 of them. This may be the ninth one, or maybe it's the 10th. But each live stream, they started off super slow. No one was in the room, and I was like, do people not want to have these kind of conversations? Are people not vibrating highly? Are people not trying to better themselves and just be better humans to the world? And I got out of that limiting belief and said, wait a second, people care. People are watching. I see the data. I see the analytics. Some people are scared to jump up on the panel and get their chosen one condition report. But for everyone else that's listening, people care about this message. People care about themselves enough to be a better person.
and I care enough about people to come up here and do this so that other people can see what it's about and to help you help other people. This is just the constant bridge laying that I myself enjoy to do for other people.
And I'm forever grateful. So I know, like in school, people would not everyone can get on the stage in front of all of their classmates. So thank you for being brave enough to take that leap of faith, and actually show people that this isn't a scary thing. It's novel. It's brand new. I just started doing it. That's how new it is. Like maybe 2 weeks ago. So it's new to
Yeah.
me, just like it's new to you. But I'm bringing it to TikTok because TikTok is viral, right? Everyone's on it. And like we were talking about earlier, there's so much negativity. The algorithm pushes that because it gets engagement. It gets so much engagement that I want goodness to get the same engagement as the negativity,
Yes.
if not more.
Yeah, absolutely. It needs it because it exists as well.
It
People can
does.
focus on we can focus on all the negativity, but we forget to focus on all that is good, all the things that
Yeah.
we should be mindful of and grateful of.
Yeah. Gratitude gets lost. Humility gets lost. It's so much ego. It's so much. I call it the lower self. I started to name it the lower and the higher self,
Yeah.
because the lower self is the most popular, apparently. Everyone likes to talk about how, let's say, evil they are or can be, and they're operating in deep, deep ego. And I'm always like, yuck. Like, it grosses me out. It repels me, so I can't even engage with that kind of content. Like, even if you go to my page, there won't be a negative word on my page. I can't engage with that kind of content. It's not what my spirit needs. For me to grow, I need goodness. I need other good vibes and other good people, other good humans, so that I can continue to grow on my journey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, look at the comments. Everyone's saying thanks, guys. That way I was raised up. This is new to me. Thank you, guys. Oh, hello. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Snapdeep. How are you?
Good. Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. How long have you been listening?
I love dogs.
I've been listening long enough
Those
to
fluffy
catch the
birds over there.
vibration.
You've been listening
And
long
it's
enough to
God
catch
always
the
give me that
vibe.
opportunity of
Do
the
you
bird.
have any
Like the
input?
birds, wherever I'm at, like see the bird on the power line right there.
I mean, I definitely.
Wherever I see birds at, no matter where I'm at, there's birds down there. They flying everywhere around me.
Huh?
That's my angels let me know I'm protected. I can stand right here all day until the sun comes down and ain't nothing gonna happen.
Kevin, can you mute
And
your
to
mic for
protect,
me, brother?
to protect.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Snap. What were you saying?
it's all good. It's all good. You never know what we may need to hear. You know what I mean? But I was listening long enough to digest what you were saying about if you focus on the good. You know what I mean? A lot more good would come because they both exist. I don't know. really sat down on my mind, and I'm like, wow, let me join this because it's a lot going on. Like you said, this app is viral, and where attention flows, energy goes. So I try to stay on a good frequency, especially with the
That's all.
especially with the way I've been.
You niggas don't run nothing. They don't want to accept that. Y'all lost y'all power, nigga. Y'all ain't never had no power. Y'all installed
Kevin.
community with guns.
Kevin,
The community respect me, and I ain't fighting their butt.
Kevin, I'm gonna help you out, bro. I'm gonna help you out, bro.
No threat.
I'm sorry about that. But so Snap. So Truth Spreader was the first guest, and he is truly the bridge to the conversation. So you probably heard our dialogue about how spreading positivity should be just as viral as the negativity that we are accidentally consuming on these platforms. They're pushing it to your feeds even if you're not seeking it out.
Yeah, they definitely had that on the agenda. But I think that we are shifting, like, and I know it sounds cliche, but I really think we are shifting towards a more positive stricken world, like, especially with everything going on in the media. You can see, and everybody's waking up and understanding, like, wow, like, what am I doing here? Everybody's asking the big questions.
Yes. So Snap, I have since you're on the panel, I have to because you're part of the show. So when you join the panel, you actually get what I call the Chosen One Condition Report, where I help you learn a little bit about yourself. It's a tool that I built to basically help you on your journey. And all that is required of you for your participation is your birthday. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. What is your birthday?
August 31st.
August 31st, what year?
1993.
1993. So we got August 31st. So you're a Leo. 1993.
Depends on which calendar you're looking at.
Oh, yeah, I know. There's a couple of them. They changed everybody. They kind of moved us all around, didn't they?
Yeah.
So your condition report is ready. And thank you for joining the panel. So here it goes. It says this overview is designed to help you work with your natural tendencies instead of overriding them. The balance between Earth momentum and 7 focus determines today's effectiveness. Present conditions call for decision clarity and noise reduction. Keep effort proportional and avoid carrying what does not belong to you. Today's conditions are less about fate and more about how you respond to pressure, interruption, and opportunity. Stability grows through follow through. Let insight arrive without interrogation. Let intention precede interaction. And you have a shadow and a test this morning as well. Your shadow is called the fear mind. This pattern builds worst case futures and treats them as inevitable, even though they do not exist. And your test is the distraction lure, where temptation tests your focus. Your emotion is called the motivated tension. So I want you to name the fear without obeying it, and then let reality provide evidence before you react. And there's some meditation crystals that'll help you stay grounded. If you're into crystals at all, obsidian and moss agate support grounding, stability, and containment during heavy periods of your life. And like incense, candles, or essential oils like cedar wood and patchouli, they'll help keep you rooted so you can move slowly and correctly. And your micro actions are to turn off one noise source and keep it off for 30 minutes. That could be a radio, a TV, a video game. It could be your phone. And then organize one small physical area like your room or your living room or something. That way, it turns overwhelm into a sequence you can actually execute. And that's your chosen one condition report for the day.
Okay.
Was it accurate? A little bit?
No. I mean, I wouldn't say it wasn't accurate, but I can say that there was a time, you know what I mean? I feel like it's more so of a state of being, because I'm not going to claim it, but I'm also not going to disown any of it, because I'm only looking outside my own eyes. So
you can't see yourself as maybe someone else sees you or interprets you. I get you.
You know what I mean? But also, I also see myself enough to know that I've worked on a lot of me to know that everything is within me. I've been on my journey for about 20 years now.
Okay.
So if you do the math with my birthday, like Chosen One said, I am a Virgo, so I'm really, really particular. I'm really organized, and I'm really.
Oh, your mic. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, my bad. My wife's calling. I'm gonna have to get off and call you guys, talk to you guys, but later. I'm gonna follow you though, because
oh yeah, drop a heart me too. So press when you follow me, press the heart button. Press the heart button and drop a heart me so you can join all my lives in the future, bro.
All right, for sure. I also make music, bro. You should check it out. It's a song called "The Universe" by Snap.
I'm following you. I'm following you right now. Is it on your page?
No, not that song particular, but it's on my YouTube. So
okay, I got you. Drop it in the DMs. I'll check it out.
All right, most definitely. I appreciate you. You have a good morning.
You too.
Take it easy, man.
Yes, sir, for sure.
So everyone watching, welcome to the show. This is the Chosen One frequency. I see a lot of comments. In the comments, someone has I see a lot of birthdays got dropped in the comments, because I'm guessing you guys want to see your report. It says Janet Brady 1969. She says me too. Her birthday is 8/9/1969. Janet, I'll go ahead and get yours ready. Do you want to come up to the panel, Janet, or I don't know if Janet is still here, but I'll go ahead and do it anyways. If you're still with us, Janet, let me know. So we have Janet, and her birthday is 8/9/1969. So she is, I'm not sure what her sign is because I don't know all of the signs by heart, but let's see what we have for Janet. So Janet, if you're listening still, here is your chosen one condition report for this morning. It says, for Janet, this transmission supports self-awareness by reflecting how you move under present conditions. Your 6 configuration paired with fire energy favors deliberate execution. The current field centers attention on decision clarity and noise reduction, precision, pacing, and boundary awareness protect momentum more than added effort. Choose decisive movement, not scattered motion. Janet, thought wants control today. Use it for planning, not spiraling. The first choice sets the tone. Start grounded and intentional. And since you're on this frequency, I'm guessing that's pretty grounded and intentional. You have a shadow and a test coming up as well. Your shadow says the authority deferrer, and this pattern hands decision-making power to others. So you're giving your power away, Janet. And then your test is the receiving test, and it support test openness. So like Janet, you're giving your power away. You need to like you need some reciprocation. People need to pour into you, basically, Janet. and your emotion is emotional sensitivity. Make one decision independently today and trust your own judgment. The crystals that can support you are tiger's eye, garnet, and bloodstone. They amplify courage, visibility, and forward action with steadiness, Janet, so that you can kind of stop giving your power away, but that's within you. Incense, candle, or essential oils that would help you move with cleanly through the system without burn off would be grapefruit, lemon, and ginger. And your micro action would be 10 to 15 minute brisk walk without your phone, 20 slow squats or 10 push-ups, then breathe for 60 seconds. That way you discharge excess heat and restore clarity before decisions are made. So Janet, that's your chosen one condition report. And I hope that helps you, because giving your power away is it's very tough. You're probably a giver, but givers can overgive and takers never stop taking. So you got to balance that out, Janet. Oh, Janet, you're still here. Thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Janet. I see you in the comments. They kind of go by fast. If that's accurate, Janet, I do these reports to try to help people learn more about themselves so that you can just be more informed as to like what you do. You said thanks, it is. And I don't know much about you. I just know that I built this to try to help you on your journey. So if it did resonate with you, I want you to like think about, like, I can even send these reports to you guys. Like, I'm reading them, but like I make them, like they're generated. I literally create them, and you can get it 3 times a day, in the morning, in the afternoon, and at nighttime, by following me and hearting me. And I can send it to you. Just like message me, hey, can you send me my report? Can you send me my report? And I'll send it to you. That way you have a journal. You have literal paper trail on you, so that you can always be aware of what your shadows are and how to defend yourself against your own shadows. That way you're not causing self-harm. We don't want you giving your power away. You need power for yourself as well. So you got to balance that out, Janet. Hey, Truth Spreader, are you still with me?
I'm still here.
Did you, I know you're on the panel still, and you can stay up as long as you want, like literally, like no pressure whatsoever. But did you see how Janet's shadow, for example, do you see how when you become self-aware and you want to self-improve, how helpful this tool can be?
Oh, absolutely. Just getting to know yourself is a key component, to raising one's own self-awareness, to recognize what's happening within you more. Definitely helps.
Yeah, and I want to make sure like that everyone listening, I literally want if everyone listening can get their chosen one condition report. I built this tool on Christmas Eve. It's a culmination of all of my life experiences. My name is Webmaster Eric, so a little bit about me, everyone. I'm a software developer. I build websites and tech stuff, right? I code and program all day, in my free time even. But I wanted to build something that didn't cost any money, that can help people. And I challenged myself to do that for the new year and then give that away. And that's what I get to do on live. So you guys are helping me make my own tool better. And you're also helping other people be better by supporting me. So if you guys can follow me and then press the heart button and heart me, that way you can get your own reports. I can send them directly to your DMs. And when you're following me and you're in the fan club, I can host live streams just for you guys. Thank you so much, Janet, for the gifts. It says the GOAT 4 times. Thank you so much. I feel like the GOAT right now. I really do appreciate it. I host these live streams to try to raise the vibration. We deal with negativity from every algorithm, from every single app. So if you're on a dating app, if you're on a social media app, you're dealing with unwanted negative. If you're watching a television commercial or the news or listening to the radio or music, you're feeding yourself negativity unintentionally. Some of us know it, some of us maybe ignore it. You do not have to do that. These days I listen to what's called hertz frequencies. If you guys are not familiar with it, start going to YouTube and looking it up. My favorite one right now is 963 hertz. They call it the God frequency. Meditate to that for 5 minutes or 10 minutes and just watch how calm your spirit becomes. Watch how settled your energy becomes. You can literally call your power back with some of these frequencies. Instead of listening to that toxic music, maybe meditate a little bit and detox from all the negatives that's coming your way. You got to balance it out, because right now negativity seems to be overwhelming the algorithms on all platforms.
Yep. Hertz is really good for you. You also have the solfeggio frequencies as well. Yeah.
Oh yes, I have those playlists. I have like 7 of them on my phone at any given moment. After like a social event, I'll go ahead and detox in the car on my way back home. And when I get home, shower up and kind of get that energy off of me and put those solfeggio frequencies on and just try to like purify my energy and come back to my oneness of self. It's truly beautiful. Oh, thank you for the follow, Jeannie. Thank you, JJ. I haven't even been able to acknowledge everyone yet because this is so potent and powerful. You guys are truly amazing. Thank you so much. I'm going to stay live as long as I possibly can today. My personal record this year is 3 hours and like 11 minutes. I'm going to try to break that record. I think my personal likes record for a live stream this year is like 30,000, 32,000. So I'm going to stay live and help as many people as I can. Janet says, I have tuning forks. They work. Oh, I've watched some YouTube videos with the tuning forks. Those help me calm all the way down. It does something to my chakra or something. The tuning forks are beautiful. Annie says, yes. Thank you for the boxing gloves. True spreader, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
The
yes,
finger
sir.
hearts. I appreciate this. You guys are like truly like helping the algorithm. It pushes me further into the algorithm. You guys are pushing the signal. So all of your screen taps, all of your gifts, all of your comments signal to TikTok that this needs to go to more people. More people need to vibrate highly. More people need to be at this frequency and to tune in. So thank every single one of you guys, because without you guys, I have nothing without you. And everything that I do, I truly made it for you all. So thank you. I'm actually humbled. This is actually, without you guys knowing this is my most successful stream this year. And it's not even close. Just from the amount of viewers in here, the amount of screen taps, every time I look at it, it goes up. It's at 8,000. Every time I look at it, it goes up. So I'm going to drop a poll and ask you guys a couple of questions if you guys don't mind. Let's see. Here we go. So for the new viewers coming in, you guys might have missed some of the Chosen One condition reports that got read out this morning. But the question in the poll is open panel discussion on how the Chosen One frequency report is helpful. So if you guys can vote on that, that'd be great. A is yes, let's have some dialogue and open the panel up more. B, let's take turns sharing how valuable this is. C, let's discuss who it can help. Or D, let commenters share their insight also. I do all of those things. So there's that. Oh, astronaut. Yes, welcome. I don't know if he accepted he invited, but I accept all of the invites. as long as you guys are like respecting the live stream and the space. I don't know if he's still with us, but if you're freshly tuning in to the Chosen One frequency, what this is a collective of positive, high vibrational people all in one place. And if you're brave enough to come up to the panel, I'll deliver to you your Chosen One condition report to help you become a bit more self-aware, have more clarity around yourself, and it'll help you acknowledge the shadow within you, and it'll help you overpower or defeat, or at least acknowledge that shadow within you, so that you can move forward with clarity and purpose this morning. Welcome in, everyone. Can we get the likes to over 10,000? Is that possible? Is it possible to go over 10,000? Hey, Truth Spreader, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Hey, so how long would you say you've been on your journey?
Probably 16 years.
16 years. So you've done the work. You've like, this isn't like a one-time thing for you. You've done the work like consistently.
Yeah, I have.
How are you able
Definitely.
to like 16 years is a long time, brother. How are you able to kind of like turn the corner on your old self and become this newer version of you?
Well, I would say a lot of it had a great deal to do with experiencing the shadow, experiencing a lot of things, honestly, not necessarily great things either. But I would say a lot of my change had to come through hardship. I had to
Yes.
go through a lot of tough experiences. Upon changing my awareness, it definitely brought a lot of isolation and a lot of loneliness. That was a big part of it, because I realized that I was thinking very differently from people around me
Yeah.
about the world, about things, and I noticed that a lot of people don't really think that deeply about stuff. It's not something everyone is interested in, it seems.
Yeah, not everyone wants to grow. Truth Spreader. I learned that the hard way in my own ascension. The people around me, as I ascended, they still see the kid in me. And I am so far
Uh-huh.
removed from being a child that someone seeing the kid in me is a little awkward as an adult.
Yeah, it is. Especially when they don't know what you've been through, they don't know how much you've changed. And it was kind of our talk earlier about how people that know you will only see you as they know you before. When you come at them with this new version of yourself, it makes them uncomfortable a lot of times. And they're like, well, that's not the person I remember. Well, it's like, well, we're a different person every day. We can change every single day. When we get out of bed, we are a different version of who we were yesterday. It's a
Absolutely.
continual growth. Essentially, it's my everyday goal, is to learn something new every day, to grow in some way, to do something kind for someone every day. Just make it a conscious effort.
Wow. No, that's actually very beautiful. We're like-minded in a lot of ways. My goal is, even if it's a small baby step, a very tiny step, a small step in the right direction every day. When you string those along, you truly, truly grow. And I strive for just one positive step in the right direction every day, no matter how big or small. That way I can at least manage it and not try to disappoint myself and say, I can do something to help someone today. I can be a good neighbor, a good friend, a good son, a good sibling, etc. And it's a life journey. It's actual real work. But you were right when you say that a lot of people don't want to do that inner work. It's tough to do any amount of inner work. It's truly tough.
It is. It's not a joke. It's very real.
I found that humans, we not only do we crave connection, but we all search for purpose and meaning, and maybe even validation from not from everyone in our environments. Sometimes, and some people don't look at that part of the mirror and see themselves as valid before they try to outsource it. I've been on an isolation journey myself. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. It says, Webmaster, has anyone poured into you today? Well, the day just started. And I would say yes, because since I've been live, everyone has genuinely been supportive and positive and a great vibe. So I'm going to have to say yes to that. Outside of the live stream, I'm going to have to say no to that because I haven't even gone outside yet. I haven't had to experience the day yet. I wanted to start my day with you all, with this frequency, because this frequency is not present in my environment every day. It is at home, you know, when I'm home, but it's not at work. It's not at the gym. It's not in some of my hobbies. And so this is kind of my me time, and I'm extending my me time with you all, because like you might see that I may be helping you in a way. You guys are actually helping me too, because I built this for you all. And so you guys validate what I built. I built it was a blank canvas. I didn't know what I was doing yet. I didn't know who it was for. I just knew I wanted to help someone. So with that being said, Jeannie, yes, you guys are pouring into me. Thank you so much for the rose. Thank you so much for the rose. Jeannie said, in every step. I love this. Hi, Brandy. Thank you so much thank you. I genuinely appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Truth Spreader. So I have another question, Truth Spreader. When you said that it's a bit of an isolation journey, are there anything that you do in your isolation journey that is truly beneficial, that can help someone else?
Huh. Well, I could tell you, it's tough for starters. The isolation journey is hard, but I would say that everyone that goes through this conscious awareness will inevitably go through it. Even the great minds like the Carl Jungs and the many others out there that can be referenced have spoken of this time, and it's a difficult one. But I think the thing that helps me the most is getting acquainted with myself in this time, getting used to the silence, getting away from the noise. You know, putting your phone down and reconnecting. You know, grounding is a great way to do it. Go out for walks. Just,
Yes.
in essence, just kind of detach yourself from the worldly things and attach your the things of social media and stuff like that, and get in touch with the spiritual aspect of reality, the parts that we don't pay attention to but are subtly there. And when we pay more attention and give it our awareness, we find more of it.
Wow, that's beautiful. I have to say, I agree with you on the embracing it. Because in my isolation journey, Truth Spreader, that's how I created the Chosen One frequency report. I live alone, so I only have company when I want company. Otherwise, I'll see you guys when I see you, as far as my real life. But I would say yes to going for walks. I frequent like lakefront jogs, skating. I do a lot of I've done more meditating than I've ever done. I'm able to sit down and read full books again for the first time since I was a child. Like actually reading full books from beginning to end and saying, wow, that was a great read. I don't remember setting aside dedicated time for reading as an adult. Between working, family, friends, and socializing, you don't spend too much time with yourself. You're actually giving it away to TV or games or family and friends, etc. But now that I have the time back in isolation, it's like I'm doing the wholesome work that it takes for me to grow from the inside out even.
Absolutely. It's a big deal, man. We need it. We really do, because we can get so caught up in, the distraction, the big game, and not realize the important parts which occur within us.
Yeah.
So,
to everyone listening, welcome to the Chosen One frequency. If you feel the positive vibes, if you've been listening, put a heart in the comments. Can I get an angel emoji, a heart emoji, a star emoji, the prayer hands, something? Tap the screens. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate that. Can we get the screen taps to 15,000 maybe? Is that possible? Is that realistic? Thank you so much, Janet. You're part of the fan club. You got the special emojis. Thank you so much. You got the special emojis. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Commenters, if you're new to the stream and you're just now getting here, I built a tool. It's called the Chosen One Condition Report. It basically kicks off with your birthday. And from your birthday, it generates a little bit of a book report about you. So if you're brave enough to join the panel and get your Chosen One Condition Report, all you have to do is follow the instructions on that board right below Truth Spreader and request up. Anyone can join the panel. It's up to you all. You guys are more than welcome. I think there's 6 more spots. They're just invisible right now. And Truth Spreader, I think you hit another point too. The going for walks and the fresh air, that sunlight, or letting the rain touch you, the grounding exercises. It is so humbling. It is so humbling to sit in the park alone and just let the wind blow on you, let the sun shine on you, or let the rain hit you. It's raining where I am. It's truly pouring down. I was out in the rain yesterday and it just felt good to let the rain hit me. Like, I didn't want an umbrella.
yeah. No, there's so much energy in the rain. There's this, there's definitely a positivity to it for sure.
Truly beautiful, truly humbling. A friend of mine asked me, have I ever tried to take off my socks and shoes and just like walk in the grass? I was like, no, I've never done that before. And she's like, you have to do it. Like, it's raining. This is like, nothing's more grounded than that. And my American mind, I guess, is like, why would I take my socks and shoes off and get my, you know what I mean? But like, I think I'm gonna do that at some point today. I hope it continues to rain.
That's essentially what I meant when I said grounding, is to go out and go barefoot and go walking in the grass.
Yeah.
It's truly beneficial. It's something that we don't really do. We always confine our feet to our shoes, and
yep.
It's interesting. Like, if you didn't wear shoes, your feet would be a different shape too. Your toes wouldn't be all squished together. Yep. Like they would be spread apart, more like your hand and your fingers. more spread out.
Yep.
So yeah, shoes kind of confine our feet, and they grow that way, but not naturally. So.
One of the commenters is agreeing with us. They're saying it's the best. So literally taking your socks and shoes off and letting your feet touch that grass is a beautiful. And you know what's crazy? As we're talking about this, I haven't done it. And I can admit within myself, I haven't done it. That's literally on the today's to-do list. So before I go to the gym, literally it's raining. The weather's pretty decent for it to be the winter. My feet are going to be touching the actual grass, and I'm just going to stand there or sit there for a while just because.
Yeah, you could go out like with like a lawn chair or just a chair and sit there with your feet in the grass, find a way to do it.
Just relax. Yeah, no, this is beautiful. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the Chosen One frequency. I am Webmaster Eric. My real name is Eric, so you guys can definitely call me Eric. The Webmaster part is just my tech side. Uh, I can't hide it anymore. I'm embracing everything about me. It says shoes separated us from the earth's energy. Brokenhearted. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for that. And he's dropping gems in the comments. Shoes have separated us from the earth's energy. Wow. I'm
They put
receiving
rubber on the bottom of our shoes, and that's a repellent. It actually
Yes.
repels you from receiving energy.
Wow. So our entire construct of society divides us from the earth, from the universe that we share all the properties of.
Right. It's basically trying to detach us from it, detach us from the Mother Earth, It's a big part of us. We are deeply connected to this earth and this realm. So
I think there's a collective awakening where it's like all of us and everywhere in the world we're just sprouting up like grand flowers, just sprouting up with this intuitiveness, with this awareness and this collective energy. Annie, yes, we are batteries. Yes, we are. We share energy. We can give energy. We can even take it away, unfortunately. But we share energy. Wow.
certainly batteries, and not just batteries, but we're also antennas. We can sense the signals around us. You can walk into a room and feel it shift. We are batteries. We are antennas. We have sensory. We were given 5 different senses for a reason, to experience this realm to the fullest. So,
wow, listen. I have to. DMV says I have to try it. So DMV's like, yes, DMV, take your socks and shoes off. The biggest heart. Thank you so much. DMV, you have to take your socks and shoes off. I have to take my socks and shoes off. I believe every pair of shoes I own has rubber at the bottom, or like wood if they're dress shoes or something. But like we have to get back to our purity. Our purity is technically is one with nature. And we've been so far away from it with devices and divisiveness, and even our shoes. So truth spreader, I wish I could go for a walk like literally right this second. I may even do that. It's just it's raining so bad I wouldn't be able to stream. Like it's raining so bad. I would have to put the phone up. So like right now I'm literally looking out and I'm on the porch. I'm like, you know what? Oh my goodness. I wish this was like a sunny day. It would be amazing to just have that fresh air. I have the windows and everything open. But to all of the viewers, welcome to the Chosen One frequency. Can I see some hearts in the comments? I see a couple of hearts in the comments, but can I see some hearts in the comments? Some screen taps. Mrs. Chris, thank you for following me. Big Osama, thank you for following me. I appreciate that. Courtney, thank you for the follow. Everyone that follows me, you will be getting a follow back. I love to follow everyone back and to help people grow on TikTok if that's your goal. Mad G4622, thank you for the heart. I appreciate it. Brandy, thank you so much. 938 Yada, thank you. I really do appreciate you. Oh, thank you for the rose. It's the roses. The roses. Oh, you got the title gift. Thank you, Brandy. You're a friendship necklace. Thank you so much, Brandy. This makes me smile. Oh, this makes me smile so hard. As a live streamer, I think last year, at the end of the year, TikTok gave me my end of year, I guess, data for the year. I had 74 live streams. So last year was my rookie year. Technically, it was just the last 6 months of the year is when I started. But they said I was ahead of 95% of all TikTok creators because I already have my own brand. I'm well branded outside of TikTok. Like if you Google me, ask Siri or I don't know, Alexa, Chat GPT and stuff, you'd see like, yes, I build websites and businesses and online service products and digital products for people. But when I stream, I'm a human. When I stream, I'm just a guy. When I stream, this is more aligned with my humility because I am giving of myself not to receive, but to help someone else. This whole stream was built to help people, and it's been in me to help people. I just didn't know how, and I was like, wait, I'm gifted in technology. I can help people in my own way. Because I probably couldn't help 1,000 people in real life at once. But imagine there's 42 people in this room at once. If we were all in a room, it would be pretty hot in there. You know what I mean? I hope we all have chairs in that room, but we're all in this room together. Brandy, thank you.
In that room.
Yeah. So, on my, if you guys have ever been to my page, I'm not sure if you guys have, but I started posting about chosen ones, and one of my posts got like 60,000 views, thousands of comments, a lot of shares, and it was random. I was driving to work, probably, most definitely on my way to work, and I just pressed the record button, and I was like, you know what? I only want to be in a room full of chosen ones. I only want to be around chosen ones because these are the best people. It was something to that effect. And my phone notifications have been broken ever since. So anyone that aligns with the chosen frequency, thank you. But you guys have broken my notifications. So I don't get like any notifications from TikTok whatsoever because all I get is followers, likes, and comments. And I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? And I started live streaming because all the chosen ones said the same thing. Truth Spreader, they all said they've never met another chosen one in real life. So I said, I'm going to start live streaming. Now chosen ones are in this room. Now you can hear voices of the chosen one. You can hear experience from the chosen ones. That's why I made this live stream, and that's why I'm going to continue to go live for us to have our own community. Hi, Sandra.
Yeah, that's huge, man. That's a really important thing because, like, a lot of us don't have this in the real world. I can speak, for myself. I don't just go out into the real world and have people to talk to of like-mindedness who are equally as adamant and, seeking this with desire in their heart to know more about themselves. It's a rarity. So yeah, it's nice to have a place to go. I appreciate you.
Yeah, and I don't have it either. So like, so as my business literally is to help other businesses. So in my real life experience, all I've ever done was serve. So my brand, I help businesses. Usually they're more established, but I help people with an idea start their business online journey of earning and working from home and such. So all I do in my work life is help other people and other companies. In my private life, as a son, as a brother, I have 13 siblings. I'm like the fifth oldest, however you would like to say it. So I have a huge family, but in my hierarchy, I have a lot of younger siblings and they all call me for help. So I'm always I'm always somewhere giving, and I don't have this container either. So they all come to me for everything, and I go to no one for anything. I go to God, I pray, I meditate, I try to have a dedicated alone time, but everything I do is in servitude for someone's business or to help someone else. So I said, with my skill in technology, I'm going to build something for me that I needed when I was alone, when I needed to understand what shadows or tests were coming against me. Because there's many trials and tribulations on this journey. You would know that, truth spreader. And on my journey, I needed us. I needed us. I needed you. I needed everyone on this stream, everyone in the comments. I needed you guys. So when I built this, I built it with that in mind. What did I need? And hopefully that's enough now that I share it, that you get everything that I needed when I was searching for it, but it's already ready for you. So you don't have to do much searching anymore. Now it's more just understanding. Shadow MC, thank you for requesting up. Hi, Shadow. Hello. Shadow, are you there?
Yo, what up?
How you doing? Welcome.
How's it going?
It's going pretty well. Welcome to the Chosen One frequency. Yes, you gotta have time. So, as because you requested up on the panel, did you read the board below, Truth Spreader, before you requested up? Probably not, right?
Is it the small square?
Yeah, the small square. Did you read it? If you press it, it'll grow.
I heard you fill the gift gallery. No,
Or comment, yeah, all that stuff. So when you come up to the panel, you become a participant of the show, and you get what's called a Chosen One condition report. So in order to participate fully, all I would need is your birthday, and then I would read out it's basically like a book report to help you learn more about yourself. Oh, he dropped. He's like, no, I don't want to learn about myself.
Yeah, turn the page on that one.
So, True Spreader, so what I found out is a lot of people were apprehensive. At first, they were scared. So I have to put like this preface. I haven't said it in at least 15 or 20 minutes. Thank you so much, Brandy. But here's why they're scared. I am not a psychic. I am not a minister or a pastor or any of that. A prophet. I'm none of those things. I don't do tarot. I don't even know what that stuff is. I don't look at it. I don't research it. I literally don't even acknowledge it because it's not part of like my solar system. I am a human being who has had my own set of trials and tribulations, and I only care to help other human beings get to know themselves, as I've done the deep, deep work on myself. And I hope to share that experience through this tool that I built, that's called the Chosen One Condition Report. So that's the preface. That's the disclaimer. The disclaimer is, yeah, it's not like divination. It's not tarot. I'm not a psychic, a minister of any sort. So I won't be pushing any religion or discounting anyone's religion whatsoever, because that's not what I'm about. It's not who I am, and it's not what this is. This frequency is just high vibrational people around other high vibrational people who are on the same journey, hopefully, that are just growing, learning more about themselves, and doing the work to be better humans to other human beings. Brandy sent, you're awesome. Thank you so much, Brandy. You are truly, Brandy, your engagement is next level. I just want you to know that. Like, I see your ranking. It says ranking number 14. You are next level, like truly, truly next level. I appreciate this so much. I don't have the words other than thank you. I needed good vibes this morning. Oh, thank you so much. All I can ever hope is that this is received well. Not only is this the most successful live stream that I've had this year, last year was my rookie year. So this year, like, I feel like I'm in my sophomore year, and I found my voice. I found my frequency, and I'm truly sharing what I love to share. This is who I am as a person. I'm not a faceless channel. If you go to my page, my face is everywhere. I'm a real person. I'm not hiding. To me, it's more about the message. It's more about the collective and more about the frequency. Thank you so much for the roses, Janet, than anything else. And I don't want that to get lost in translation at all, because I've been on a lot of panels as a live streamer, and I've encountered almost every argument that's contentious in society, from religion to politics to parenting to dating and relationships and opinions, just wild opinions. And I was like, that stuff is like divisive and harmful. So I wanted to create a container that was just safe and peaceful and full of humility. Thank you, Foxy. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So you guys are the reason this live stream exists. You guys are the reason that this is the most successful live stream. I'm going to keep saying that because I can see the numbers. I'm looking at it on my end. So every single one of you that's in here, thank you. Like the live, drop a heart in the comments, drop a lightning bolt in the comments, drop an angel emoji in the comments, spread the frequency, share the live. I want it to make TikTok more peaceful, more humble, more aware, more love. And I want it to like try to counter the negativity that I've experienced on this app with something more peaceful. Thank you so much, Esmeralda. Thank you for joining the fan club. Thank you for dropping a heart me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for your comment. I appreciate that, I appreciate all comments. Thank you so much.
I think a lot of people are truly ready for something more positive. I really do.
Truth Spreader. So when I was making this, I wrote, so for 2 years, I'll tell you guys a quick story. For the last 2 years, I have been writing. Some of the things that I've been writing are on my page. I just posted the last 4 of them, but they were like these little like quotes, these anecdotal quotes. And I have like 5 journals full of them. And I wanted to like post them. I was going to post them on X. I was going to post them on like Facebook. And I was like, no, I'm going to just keep writing them. So I never posted them. I just wrote them. And at the time, I didn't know why I was writing. Why am I writing? Who am I writing this for? And it became part of my journaling process where I would say a positive affirmation and I would just write it down. It was like a note to self. And now that I share it freely, I didn't know that this would resonate. I didn't know that this would grow. So Truth Spreader, you're right. I didn't even know that people were ready for it. I was just writing and doing my small part in the collective.
Yeah, it definitely. I get the strong sense that people are tired of all the negative content out there. It's just soul sucking, and it just leaves you feeling empty in the end after you spend your time debating and arguing and fighting over things that really, in the bigger picture, don't really matter as much. It's just us coming together that matters the most, finding commonality and not focusing on our differences. That's the ego. That's the part that tells you, oh, we're not the same. We can't be friends. We can't have any kind of commonality. We're different. It's like, no. Look past all that, pull the facade out of the way, pull the curtain out of the way and see what's behind it. Because, it's more than just surface level stuff.
Yeah, the human experience, we crave connection. And what I found out is I care because I have so many siblings. It's so easy for me to want to find what we have in common. Like one of my sisters, she loves wine. I don't enjoy wine, but because of her, imagine I can pick a good wine. I can pair a good wine with some cheese or some dinner. Like, I wouldn't have normally done it. I'm usually, no, I don't like that. That's not my thing. But I said, you know what? Okay, you love this. You're really passionate about it. You've gone to all the wine tastings around the country. Maybe that experience is going to help me taste some great wine. Okay, let's do. I only have one older sister out of the 5, and she's like a mother sister to me. So she does things that I disagree with. She tells me what to do. I don't like it very much, but I love her for it. She challenges me in ways that I've never been challenged, but I appreciate it because she's a big sister. She's the only one I got.
That's beautiful. You know, that's beautiful.
Look at Brandy. Thank you so much, Brandy. Oh, I'm reading your comment. Oh, thank you so much. It's the hearts. It's the hearts. Infinity. A fairy, an angel of light. Yes, yes, yes. I love this. I love this energy. And waking up to this energy is what makes it beautiful too. You know, in our day jobs, most people are off on weekends. And I like to wake up with peace. Like, I had peppermint tea to start my day. I'm so at peace. I could probably build something. I could probably help someone move or clean a garage. I have so much energy because of you all. But starting the day like this, it's a humbling experience because as a live creator, this is what we hope for. We hope for engagement. We hope that. Thank you so much. I've never seen that before. Thank you so much. It says I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It says life goal achieved. Check the goal and celebrate the moment.
You got your goal. They gave you the big one.
Thank you
There you
so
go.
much. It says help me achieve my life goal so that I can keep the momentum going. I am so humble. I don't know what to say except thank you. This is like a dream for me, you guys. Like, honestly, it's like a dream. I didn't know who this was gonna be for, who would like it, who would even care. But you guys have made the dream come true. This stream right here is truly the most successful stream I've ever had. And it's the 75th live stream. Like, I can't, like, TikTok is sending me to more For You pages. More people are listening. This is the record. And the year just started.
I would say that I think you are ready, and I think the world is ready for you. You know, I think people need people like you more than ever before. We need positivity. We need to be able to wake up in the morning and have a cup of coffee and not, you know, focus on the negative things, but build up our positive energy and focus on the things of goodness. It's so important.
I don't want to get emotional, but I was alone in my I was just alone writing. I was alone when I built the tool. I was alone when I posted those videos. I was in my solitude. I was called to solitude. I was rejecting bars. I was rejecting social gatherings. I'm like, no, I just want to be alone. I craved alone time so I can burn some incense, so that I can meditate, so that I can write and just get back to my authentic self. So this is me authentically. And the people that know me, truth spreader, like you were saying, they don't know this part of me. They have no idea that this part of me exists because they're still stuck on who I was in the past, and they haven't allowed me to turn the corner in their own eyes from their own level of perception. But instead of trying to combat that, instead of trying to argue against it and go against the grain, I embrace them for who they are. If I'm stuck as like a kid in their minds, if I'm stuck in my lower self, in their minds, and they haven't let me graduate to my own high vibration that I've already graduated to, that's less about me and more about them. and I've let it go. I've let go of my own limiting beliefs to bring you guys this value. I've been doing the real work. Like I said, therapy for 1 year. It's already paid up for all of 2026. So it'll hopefully by the end of the year in December, that'll be the end of year 2 of actual therapy. I built this tool because it's what I needed for me when I was awakened to this vibration. And I'm so happy that all of you guys are here with me. I appreciate it says there's 95, 97 people in here. It goes up and down all day. The comments, I can't see them. The names are flying by so fast. This has never happened before, everybody. This is what live creators dream of. This is what live creators hope for. And I'm going to post this replay on YouTube. I'm going to post this replay on Spotify as a podcast so that other people can get positivity. I'm webmaster_Eric everywhere. If you see that logo, that's me. And if you see my face, yeah, that's really me. I'm faceless on my live streams intentionally because I care more about the message than my face. I didn't do it for popularity. I did this to help others have their inspiration, have their positivity, have their clarity. And that's why the Chosen One Condition Report exists. It exists because I needed it for me, and now it's yours too. I share it with you guys. You get it 3 times a day, your personal weather report to help you combat the good and evil, or the light and darkness within yourself on a daily basis, morning, afternoon, and night. This is humbling. I don't know what to say except for thank you. Truly.
I'm proud of you, man. I mean, I remember when this live first started, we probably had like 5 people in here, and I thought, you know what? I'll jump in here and I'll boot it up and we'll get it started. And look at it now. You've taken off. I'm proud of you. You've said a lot of great things. You've brought a lot of wonderful people in here, and I think again, it's just your energy, it's your vibe, it's who you are, and it's authentic. And people are so tired of the fake. We're looking for something real, and I think you're bringing that, man. I really, really do. I'm proud of you.
Do you remember? Thank you so much. Do you remember, like, when I say the room, it was just us. It was mostly empty, and I was gonna keep going anyway. I started looking stuff up. I was like, hey, am I bad at streaming? Because no one joins. And I was like, no, I have to push through because the message is, the frequency, the message is strong. It's beyond me. It's bigger than me. So the goal was, I didn't want money. It was never about money. The goal was other chosen ones need to know that other chosen ones exist. We exist. And I didn't realize that there was so many in the collective. I didn't know, like 144,000 people. That's a lot of people. That can fill any stadium in football or soccer, I think, almost any of them. That's a grand amount of people. So I said, if I can reach all the chosen ones around the world, thanks to TikTok and the internet, mission accomplished. So thank you so much for your positive affirmations and your kind word, True Spreader, because this did start with nothing. It started with just a small collective, and just our dialogue here today it's like lightning. I can't explain this. I'm gonna look at the replay.
The power of one person, man. One person can make a difference. Don't you doubt that. You can come in here and you can change it all just like you did.
I can't. My mind is still, it's surreal to me. It's surreal. And that's why I say thank you for taking the leap of faith, because like literally your first words were, I'm going to come up. I'm going to see what this is about so that the people can see what this is about. Like a true conductor of energy, just like you spoke about. We're conductors, we're antennas, we're batteries. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So, True Spreader, how your awareness, and like it's so acute. Did you study this? Did you read? Like 16 years is a long time, brother.
Yeah, it is a long time, and I can tell you I've been through a variety of different things in my pursuit to know myself and to know the world. Not all of it was pretty. Not all of it was. Some of it felt like a waste of time, but I mean, I got into all kinds of things. I dug into conspiracies. I was looking everywhere, trying to figure it out, and only to find that, if I start digging too far down, it starts to get really dark. So I pulled myself out. I realized, like, it's you can get lost in a lot of this stuff if you're not careful. And I started realizing that a lot of it was just so divisive. It was really just engineered to kind of make us work against each other and not for each other. It was really a self-serving information. I wasn't really doing anything with it. And a lot of the things that I was learning, it wasn't like I could just go out there and say it. I was realizing that it's not so much about the conspiracy theorizing stuff or anything like that. It's more so just finding commonality, looking past all these things and finding what we can change, what we can do, and what we can become. So it's a lot. Yeah.
Janet's coming up. No, True Spreader, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Fine. Please welcome Janet to the panel, please.
Oh, Janet, you have been such an engager. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you this morning?
I'm great. I'm fabulous. I just wanted to, I got a little bit of raspy voice, so I'm not going to be here long, but I just wanted to thank you for your platform. And it's a good thing to wake up in the morning and just scroll through and find some good people, like-minded people that are positive and enjoy, sharing and spreading the word and helping others, because that's just amazing.
Wow.
So I just appreciate you guys very much.
Thank you so much, Janet. We appreciate you. Truly, truly.
I'm in Flint, Michigan, and it's kind of rough getting it through Flint, but you just gotta keep looking forward and spreading positivity, and that's what it's about.
Wow, Flint, Michigan. I want to tell you that whatever brought you in, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate everyone. First of all, we woke up this morning. That's already a blessing. And then two, we found each other here in this container. Also beautiful. I've been smiling this whole time. My energy, like I said, I can help someone clean a garage with the energy that I have because of you all. So truly, truly, thank you. It's truly beautiful.
Just listening to your voice, like you can feel the vibrancy, you can feel the goodness coming from you. So that's a good thing, spreading positivity. And that's a good thing. You guys are amazing. But I just wanted to say thank you, and I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you too, and everyone else that's in here.
Peace and love, and you all stay safe. I'll be back.
You as well.
I'll be down here just commenting. Thank you.
Okay, appreciate you. So, True Spreader, I have to tell you too. When you mentioned the rabbit hole and the conspiracy part of things, I encountered that too when I was researching, and it was divisive and subjective, right? Because most things are subjective, anyways. But my spirit didn't want me to go that direction. It kept telling me like, no, that's not it. And it just didn't sit well with me. And I would push through it. That's why certain words I haven't said and would never say, because this isn't any of those things. This is humanity. Right. This is the goodness of humanity. Humans want other humans. Who doesn't want to wake up to a good vibe? I imagine there's people who don't. But for those who do, good morning. Good morning. I'm hoping you have a great day. I'm hoping for peace, some love, some care, some consideration just for you on this wonderful Saturday morning.
I'm not for sure how to drop out. Can you?
Oh yeah, I know how. I got you, okay, Janet. Yep, you're welcome. So yep. Take care.
Please.
Yeah, so True Spreader, what I found was we we don't just crave, like our spirit, it doesn't just crave positivity, it'll find it. Like you'll search, and that's how you went down that rabbit hole. And of course, you probably rejected a lot of the things in that rabbit hole to stay centered in your vibration, in your high vibration. But I rejected a lot of stuff in that rabbit hole too. And I was like, wait a second. As someone who builds systems and platforms and things from scratch, I knew that I would have to make some sort of container myself, because everything that I searched for, I didn't necessarily find it.
Right. No, it's you're very right. And if I could just kind of make a conclusion to my statement, I didn't find it when I was looking in rabbit holes. I didn't find it when I was looking in these, like you said, these subjective things that that can really, you can go off and lose yourself in. Essentially, I had to pull away, put all that stuff away, and essentially start looking within myself for the answers. And that's when I began to find real answers, was looking within myself and seeking within. And I recommend that for everyone, to put that stuff away and start seeking positivity, because in the end, that stuff doesn't matter. It's not going to be here forever. Eventually there will be a time in a world where none of that exists anymore. And that's my hope. That's my dream, where we don't have to spend our lives trying to stay ahead of the curve of something like some great lie or some great deceit or some great enemy. It's just, it's so tiring. It's so old. And I think most of us are just over the performance of things. And we want something real, something authentic. And
something
I think that's why we're all here today. We're here for something better. So
I have so the tool, the Chosen One Condition Report, it's live. The demo version is live, where people can kind of just go in and experiment, put their birthday, a friend's birthday. I can drop, let me see if I can put it up on the poll. I don't know if it's still on the poll though. I don't think it's on the poll anymore, but this one is. I think if you type it into Google, it'll pop up. If you type in like Chosen One Condition Report or Webmaster Eric Chosen One Condition Report or something of that effect, it'll pop up. And you just put in your birthday, which is super simple, and you'll get a demo version of what you experienced today, True Spreader. The real version lives on my phone because I haven't completed it yet. The demo is the only thing that's complete. And when I go live, I try to improve it through the lives. So each live stream, I try to make it a bit better. And we went from version 0, right? The rough draft, to a real thing. And now we're at version 1.1. So the chosen frequency is a container. It's a live stream where chosen ones get together. This is a positive vibe. So anyone that wants to join the panel, you can. Anyone that wants their chosen one condition report, just think of it as a personal weather report for you to learn about yourself and defeat your own shadow. You can get it. It'll never cost any money. I'll never sell it. I don't believe it wasn't made to generate income. It was just made to help a person be a better person. It's made with experience, books, research, studies, and my own personal trials and tribulations to try to help anyone in any way that I can, because that's my experience as a human. I've been helpful most of my life, so I'm conditioned to help. Good morning, Stan. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. So that's a little bit about the chosen one frequency and the chosen one condition report. Other than that, True Spreader, I have another question for you. Do you, I'm everyone on the panel, but there was someone was a therapist and someone studied like human psychology or something of that nature, but there were some very high level conversations around the chosen ones, and that's where it kind of got too subjective for my liking. And I had to kind of let that part of it go. But I wish I could invite those people. I don't remember if I followed them. You know, people use social platforms at their own discretion, so they could be very well sleeping right now.
Yeah. It's nice having a panel of different types of people. Like you said, those who study psychology, human behavior. That's something I've always had an interest in myself. Again, Carl Jung is kind of like I don't want to say like my master in the sense, but he's someone that has really intrigued me and got me into thinking about things in a way that I never used to. So.
Oh, certainly. So Carl Jung has helped me. There's a YouTube video. It was like over 3 hours long. I watch those. If it has Carl Jung's name on it, I'll watch those consistently. Okay, especially when I'm going on a long drive or something like that, or I'm working some long hour shifts or something. Carl Jung has helped me shape my own reality mentally. I would say for the better part of the last decade. He's probably at the top. If he's not number one, he's among the greats regardless. Philosopher, legendary, if you ask me. Some of the concepts that my mind was exposed to on this journey of just self-awareness, and even how in relation to other humans, the human experience, I would say it's shaped my adult years, for sure.
Yes.
I'm able to be like this at work. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're fine. Are you able? Is there anyone at your job that you're able to talk to? I mean, on some form of level.
There's one person. He's like in upper management, so we almost never see him. But the first time he met me, he shook my hand. We had like a 15-minute talk, and he said, "Yep, you're a natural." It's the first. It's the only thing he says to me. He says, "You're a natural. You got this." And we would have this sort of dialogue at work, and he would just say, "Dude, whatever you experience to be this kind of human, we need a lot more humans like that." That's all he would say. Hi, Jonathan.
What do you mean by that, dude? Like really, like high being, like really
a high vibrational human.
Yeah, high being, being.
A high vibrational person. Anyone can be a high vibrational human. Anyone. Everyone can. Actually, it's within all of us. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Everyone is capable. Everyone is capable of greatness and lower frequencies at any moment. Everyone. No one's above it or below it.
You think like anybody is high being?
Do I think that anybody is a high being?
Yeah.
Can you clarify that a little bit more for me?
No, like high being and like intelligent.
Yeah. Even babies are intelligent. Newborn babies are intelligent. Some of them can walk, smile, wave.
You.
I think I'm intelligent, yes. I believe that I'm intelligent, yes, if that's your question. Do you have any more questions, Jonathan?
Johnny?
Keep going.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Just keep.
Okay, I got a lot of people requesting up. Drewski's requesting up. Let's see. Hi, Is it? It looks like Drewski. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. Oh, I don't know. Request to join as a guest. Drewski, I accepted their request, but it says I don't know what it says. If you've never joined a panel on TikTok before, you might have to authenticate your app or it'll auto drop you. But I don't know how to walk people through the technical side of TikTok. It's happened to me before. I've tried to join a panel and I couldn't because of my own settings or whatever I did. You got to verify your email or something, Drewski. So if you're there, but True Spreader. So what I found out since I've been going live is that there has been a lot of people that would join the panel with pure negativity. Can you believe that?
Oh, absolutely. There's plenty of people who get satisfaction out of that.
Like not only from the question standpoint, there's some people that are like someone asked me, it was quite heavy. They were like, who told you that you can tell someone if they're chosen or not? I was like, have I ever told anyone what they are or who they are or what to believe or how to believe? And like they kind of went on a little bit of a rant about it, but I was like, I have no authority. I am a man. I am a human. I'm not a psychic. I don't do tarot. I'm not into anything other than helping other humans. I'm not even a minister. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a therapist. I'm none of those things. I'm a regular person, just like any other normal human being. I wouldn't consider myself. The only thing I would say is I'm high vibrational. I know it for certain from all the books that I've read, specifically the Map of Consciousness Explained, where it walks you through a 0 through over 1,000. I believe there's many, many levels in the consciousness. But at this frequency, this is not everyone's frequency. Everyone is not high vibrational, as you well know, True Spreader. But for the people who are, high vibrational, they're like light bringers in everyone's life in their part of the universe. So whether that's family, friends, co-workers, even marriages, friendships, co-working relationships, teacher-student dynamics, the high vibrational people stand out in every room. Truly, truly beautiful. And I didn't realize that there were, I think the average person is operating on a low vibration by default.
Yeah. This is true.
Like for the energy level of peace specifically, True Spreader, that's like energy level 600. So anyone that is seeking peace or wanting peace or who have achieved peace, that's a higher vibration by itself. Peace is high vibrational. Joy, as an example, that's high vibrational. Love is high vibrational. But imagine this, those are not the highest of vibrations. They're just in the higher tiers, but those aren't the highest. And we've all experienced love, joy. And for at least some of us, or hopefully most of us, I hope everyone has achieved peace, but you have to be vibrating highly to achieve such a thing.
Yeah. I personally would say that authenticity is the highest, because, you know, you can love bomb people and come at them with love, but if it's not authentic, then, you know, that's a problem for sure. Authenticity is a big factor. I look for that in a lot of people, and it's hard to find because a lot of people are out there masking in the world. When you go to work, everybody puts on their mask. They put on their happy face, and they're like, well, how you doing? How's the family? You know, they have these surface level dialogues, and it really just, it gives you the ick if you're someone that is of a higher awareness. because
Yeah.
you see right through it. You can tell when somebody's giving you a fake smile or a fake this or that.
Oh, for sure.
Because authenticity is something you really start to see when you awaken. You start to look around you and go, wow, most people are just masking hardcore. They're not really giving
Yes.
you their the real version of who they are. They're giving you like a phony version of who they are, and it sticks
Yeah.
out like a sore thumb.
So not only are you right, true spreader, here's some of the lower tier of vibrations. And coming in at the lowest, the number one is shame. It takes nothing to shame someone or to feel ashamed. It's in the book. It's the lowest. Guilt, apathy, grief, fear. These are the lowest tiers in the map of consciousness. They're the lowest. So while I said that love, like, it's not the highest, but it's among the higher tiers, think about how low. So on this app alone, on other panels, in real life, when people are negative in the line at a grocery store, arguing with a cashier that they don't know, that's just working to ring up the groceries, that's a very low vibrational interaction from probably someone operating in a lower vibration. With this book, I was able to discern my entire human experience in the sum of a book. So the person who wrote this, the Map of Consciousness Explained, David R. Hawkins, I almost say that he had to be operating at a frequency of authenticity to have enough self-awareness and reflection within himself to write this, and then to do all the work to get it published through the publishing company and the whole business part of it, to bring this to fruition, which is all a grand process. But this book helped me see all of the things within me. I remember when I wasn't operating at this frequency. I remember, I can speak on my mask, true spreader. I remember when I put the mask on, right? I not just at work, around some family members, around some friend groups. I wasn't ashamed of it. I was just having a good time, but it wasn't my most authentic self. And since I've been quite literally dwelling in my authentic self the last, I'm going to say 3 years for sure, as my earliest memory of this vibration, now I just want to keep it going. I don't want anything to even taint it or bring it down, because the work that was done to achieve this level of consciousness has been incredible. That the inner work is truly been incredible.
It's a heck of a ride, isn't it?
It is. I'm actually, so whenever I talk to or meet other high vibrational people, I immediately empathize, because I respect the work that was done before we ever met. I respect the work that was done on you. I value it, and I understand how hard of a journey it was because of my own experience. So the first thing that the first thing is humility. It overcomes me. It overwhelms me. Like this entire stream, this is overwhelming joy, humility, and I'm so happy to have shared. Look, I woke up this morning thinking I'm just gonna go live. If no one joins, that's fine. Hi, Lydia. Good morning. But the overwhelming response, over 100 people in the room, true spreader, that has never happened before. That's happened on toxic panels. That's happened with me hosting or co-hosting other live streams, but it's never happened with mine. It's happened on relationship topics where people it's like a gender war essentially, where both sides are basically wrong. and there's no commonality. There's no middle ground. No one wants to see anyone else's point of view. They just want to trauma dump and be right instead of hearing other people. Those panels are like uh, the more toxic panels in dating. I don't even want to bring those topics up, but those have the most engagement, and it's like bad. It's truly bad. They're not. There's nothing informational going on. You're not learning anything.
It sounds like we've both been through the mill when it comes to these different types of panels and debates, because everything you've described that you've been a part of, I've been a part of. I've discussed politics. I've discussed religion. I've gone into dating and culture and even technology. We've debated artificial intelligence. I mean, we've.
Yep.
I've hit. I feel like I've hit almost every corner. You know, I don't think that there's a topic that could be brought up that I haven't talked about. You know, from high to low. I feel like I've hit a lot of stuff. And again, like you said, most of it just leads to fighting and division. It's not going to bring us together to sit around and talk about, you know, the color or race or creed or belief or politics. None of that is designed to bring you together. It's literally designed to do what it's doing.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to know what's wrong with the world, look at what look at the foundation. Look at what it's made of, you know?
Yeah.
Then you'll see the problems.
And you know what happens? So with me on a lot of those panels, because I have some people would say I have a lot of followers. To me, I'm like, I wouldn't say I have a lot of followers, but on those panels, they would say, oh, well, you have all of those followers. Well, what do your followers think? I was like, I can't think like 15,000 people. I can think like myself exclusively and authentically. And I wouldn't argue. Like when someone has a level of perception on any subject, I seek to understand it, acknowledge from their level of perception, and I may or may not respond depending on what is said, because I don't seek arguments. I seek commonality. So I don't want to force a belief on anyone, and I won't allow anyone to force a belief on me, but we can have honest and respectful and intelligent dialogue on anything without it being divisive or argumentative. I've seen people like they're cursing each other out on TikTok lives. What are we doing here? You know? I mean, it's bad. I've seen panels of friendships break up, and people don't know it's the person within you. It's actually you. Your lower self and your higher self are having some sort of inner conflict, and it's being projected out in those words, on those things that you type in. Say you want to look up cheating for some reason. I don't know why you would want to do that. But if you're going to do that to yourself and go down that rabbit hole, I guarantee you're not going to find any new information or good news on that subject. It's bad. It's only going to get worse. It'll be a deeper rabbit hole. And what are you going to learn in that subject matter? So I try to stay away from that stuff. And at this vibration, it's more about oneness. It's more about inner oneness, inner focus. Who am I in that conversation? Who am I in that dialogue? Who am I when it comes to that topic? I always point it back to me. I know what I believe, but I don't openly share all of my beliefs, because I cannot expect everyone to, one, believe what I believe, and then two, to see it from my level of perception. I've read thousands of books. I don't know if people have read thousands of books. I'm going to assume they haven't read thousands of books, because it takes a lot of time to do that. And most people would rather watch TV than read a book. So there's that. But True Spreader, you're right when you say that we've had very similar experiences on the panel, on these panels, because I've looked up everything that I'm interested in. I've typed it in, and I've been a part of the conversations, and I left every conversation with the same idea, I should just go live myself and create a safe container for positive vibes and higher vibrations, because there wasn't one without it being religious. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, we create what we don't see in the world. If we don't see kindness, then we create it. If we don't, we embody it, we become it. And I think that's something that not very many people do anymore, is become the things they don't see and that they want to see in the world. So
Yeah, that's how I started. So remember, this started with nothing. So I started with just what I wanted. I always pointed back to, what did I want? What was I looking for? I was looking for a safer space where, like, no religious debates. Whatever you believe, I believe you from your level of perception. But I won't challenge anyone's thought process, because I don't live anyone's experience except mine, and I only operate under my belief system. I'm open to other belief systems, but I don't turn the corner and make it divisive or negative, because who am I to talk about your beliefs? Who am I to tell you what you think and believe? It's actually not realistic, and of course it wouldn't push the conversation forward. So I wouldn't participate in the first place.
right,
Hi, Diana.
you begin to know what conversations are for you and not for you, and you can often tell pretty early on when you speak to somebody where they're at, in a lot of ways, and just vibrationally you can feel them.
Yeah, you can feel it.
It's interesting.
You can feel it, and that's what Jamie was saying when she came up to the panel. So I can't hear myself on the streams. I can only hear it after the stream is over, when I go back and try to edit some videos and take some clips and post them. And I go back and I listen to the dialogue. That's when I can actually read the comments, because I can't read them while I'm live. It's not possible. Some of them stand out, but most I just miss them. But when I go back and look at it and I hear the dialogue, and I'm like, wait a second, since it's still me, I don't hear what everyone else hears. Just like when I look in the mirror, I don't see what everyone else sees. I just see me authentically, but outside of me, I can only accept or reject the feedback, because I'm not listening to me, I'm just expressing myself as I naturally would. I'm home, I'm safe, I'm in my natural state. And all I ever wanted to do was create a container for other people to learn about themselves, like I've learned about myself. Hi, Sarinthia. I hope I'm saying your name right. Sarinthia, thank you so much for the follow. Peaches, thank you so much for the follow. I'll follow everyone back up after the live stream. But anyone that's listening, if you want your chosen one condition report, come up to the panel. Don't be afraid. I don't believe it'll be a scary experience. You're safe. Just request up if you feel so compelled to do so. A chosen one condition report is like a little bit of a briefing or a book report on yourself. It'll let you know what shadows are gonna be, or negativity will be affecting you. And it'll also help you counter that shadow or that negativity so it doesn't overwhelm you. It's not like a zodiac. It's not like a horoscope thing. It's literally a tool that I built, so it's custom. It's literally proprietary to me. It's never been built before until I made it on Christmas Eve. So I made it with the hope that it helps you learn about yourself. I use it for me 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. And it helps me in all of my social interactions and all of the environments that I may find myself in. And everything can't be good. That would be impossible. Sometimes things are great. Sometimes things are not so great. That's normal. Great days, bad days, right? But if you guys are interested in getting your chosen one condition report, just request up and tell me your birthday. And that's how it gets started. So for everyone listening, If you're brave enough, feel free to come up to the panel. Let's see. I'm gonna post this one. This is the poll. I'm gonna read it really quickly. It says the Chosen One condition report was created on Christmas Eve. That's right, this past Christmas Eve, 2025, with love, care, and consideration, plus to help you on your high vibrational journey. I don't know why I have a yes or no there, but I guess the question would be, did you guys know that? Yes, A, or B, no. True spreader. Sorry about that. I have to always, like, every couple of minutes say that on repeat.
You're fine. That's definitely part of the live.
Yeah, I've been learning stuff as a live host, that people are like, they're living their experience. Like, some people wake up in the morning, they get their cup of coffee, they got breakfast going, getting kids ready. I talked to an Uber driver who had been driving all night long, and she came across the live. She was ending it on her way home, and the frequency resonated with her, the soft melody in the background, and just the chosen frequency, it resonated so hard with her. When I read her Chosen One condition report, she cried a little bit, because that level of self-awareness was new to her. And I think I posted it on the replay on my YouTube channel, where she said she felt a bit exposed, a bit revealed, but she was open to that because she's in her self-reflective energy, and she wants to learn about herself, and she's been exploring new methods to do it. And this was a new method that she hadn't seen before. It's brand new. It's like 2 weeks old. It's still in its infancy. So I haven't even been doing it that long, but everyone who has had the experience to come up and get their Chosen One condition report has all said the same thing. They've almost echoed exactly what you said, Truth Spreader. Like, no, it's good. No, it's positive. It's a scary thing. It's a scary thing.
Yeah.
To self-reflect and look at yourself in the mirror is a very scary thing. But for everyone
it's a humbling process. Yeah.
Yep. To everyone that's brave enough to do it, you come out better on the other side. You might have to go through the mud first, because remember, when you're reflecting yourself in the mirror in your journey, you are going to have to acknowledge all the bad in you too. Yeah, those bad things you said, how you treated someone, how you mistreated someone, that's all a part of the journey, because we're not perfect beings. So when you're looking at yourself in the mirror and doing that inner work, and I call it note to self, write a journal, right? I know we're adults, but there's nothing wrong with a written journal or one in your phone. Talk to you about yourself. You'd be surprised that what you look back on a weekend, 2 weeks, a month, 6 months down the line, 1 year down the line. For me, it's been like 2 consecutive years of journaling, where it's daily. And when I go back and reflect in my own journals on some days that I will never forget, how I felt in those moments and what I wrote in those moments, I've been disappointed in myself. I've been proud of myself extremely, but it's not always good. So I have to have that contrast. On those low days, it was quite low, quite low. And I'm grateful to be able to share that with you guys on a live stream.
Yeah, it's not always sunshine and happy days and love and light all the time. There will be dark times. Absolutely. That is just kind of a part of the balance of the energy. It's going to go kind of back and forth like a pendulum swing. You're going to feel it, you know. And obviously we want the good times. The good times are great, but we don't necessarily we grow in the good times, but we also grow in the bad times, and we're not always aware of it. It's something that we see in the hindsight of it all after it happens sometimes, or as it's occurring.
Yeah.
what it's actually doing to us and how it's changing us, and in essence, making us stronger, more resilient, more aware.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not just
Sometimes
always
we
the
need
good
that
times.
resistance.
Yeah, the resistance is a thing that's definitely needed for growth. You know,
Like I was
an easy life
stretched.
without strife makes Johnny
Yeah.
a dull boy. Essentially, you become dull without that
Yeah.
experience in life.
Yeah. I was stretched, like I call it like stretching of myself, when I started like reading. So I would go to Barnes and Noble, and I would, like, when I first bought the book, The Map of Consciousness Explained, I didn't I didn't realize that our frequencies go through this sequence or this flow based on our experiences. I didn't realize until now that when I was operating in my lower vibration, like I can see it today with like a bird's eye view. I know exactly why I was saying and acting that way, feeling that way, behaving that way. And I can see it now. I was oblivious to it in the moments, completely unaware. But now that I'm more self-aware and I've learned much, much more about myself, on my path of just being a better human, it took books, not just journals. It took me to read books and have other perspectives outside of mine. So I had to get out of my own way. I don't know everything. I had to admit that I don't know everything. Imagine that. It's impossible to be the smartest person in every room. Imagine that level of humility. You can't be the best at everything. When a therapist came in here and told me that people needed this tool that I built, I was like, wait a second. I didn't know a therapist would say that. This is a live stream. I didn't make her say that. She experienced it from her own life and level of perception, and said that people need this tool like as a reference. So whenever I'm ready to release it, like the demo is ready, but she's like, whenever you're ready to release it, the world will receive it. And I've been afraid to even talk about it. Remember, this is 2 weeks young still. So I'm still finding my way with what I've built to help people. You guys
Yeah.
are the ones who help. You, True Spreader. So you guys and your feedback on these live streams are the reason it's changed. So like I added crystals. Some people don't believe in crystals, but from what I've learned, the precious metals of the universe, including crystals, if you can call them rocks in the soil, but they're all shaped of the atmosphere, right? Shaped by the atmosphere. They all have properties, and some of the properties enhance you. So I think for me, like I think it was citrine and tiger's eye. It helps me with my personal power. What is my personal power? The ability to say no and set boundaries. Even with my loved ones and people that I care about, especially them, because they can probably do a little bit more harm than good because of the familiarity. You wouldn't let a stranger just say or do anything, but someone you love and know, you might let them get away with things that you would never allow with a stranger. So that part of it taught me the most about myself. So the crystals are now a part of it. Incense, candles, or essential oils are now a part of it. For me, I woke up this morning with peppermint tea instead of coffee. Peppermint tea helps me with clarity. I'm able to speak clearer. I'm able to think clearer. Maybe I'm not stumbling over my words as much. I'm more calm. I'm more relaxed. If I had coffee, I'd be energized and I'd be ready to go for a run. I would not be live streaming. I'd be like 5 miles in to my morning jog, you know?
Yeah, I mean, everything has essentially a frequency to it, because everything is essentially frequency. You know, those crystals or rocks, whatever, they emit a frequency, and it like you said, some of these frequencies are beneficial to ours. I think that's the whole reason people have crystals, is the benefit that they personally receive. You know, whether it's subjective or it's just an objective truth, I really don't know.
Yeah. I went down that
But
rabbit
it's
hole.
always been something I've heard. Yeah, I have
Truth
too.
spreader. I went down the rabbit
actually,
hole, and it was good and bad. Some of it was like, it's like what did they call it? They called it like woo. They're like, it's like I don't pray to the crystals, right? I hold them in my hand and I like say something positive and I meditate with the crystals. That's how I use them. And I have like a frequency playing, because frequency is energy. The crystal has energy. I, as a conductor, right, and an antenna, I'm a battery. I have energy. So all of those energies kind of sync. I'm now grounded in, let's say, a personal power or clarity or listening or action, whatever the property of the crystal, like amethyst or black tourmaline. Those are for protection. Protection against what? The shadow. You have a shadow within you. You have many shadows within you. And my tool defines, I think I have over 230 of them. So Truth Spreader, if you were to get your chosen one condition report 3 times per day for the next 6 months, you'll have encountered every single one of your shadows. I don't know that yet, like as like the truth, but I know that 230 of them are built in. So
it's a different,
I named
it's
them.
a different reading each time, essentially.
Yeah. So from what I understand, it's like an algorithm. And right now there is 20 quadrillion different possibilities for each report that I generate. So 2 reports will never be the same. So for example, because it's based on your birthday, and me and you do not share birthdays. We were not born at the same time. And then also, it's not just your birthday. That's why I said it's not a horoscope. It's not just your birthday. It's what time the report gets generated. Sure, it's in the morning, but right now it's 8:37 Central Standard Time. That now plays a factor. Where the moon is in its moon cycle now plays a factor. So there are so many different elements. That's why it's so accurate, because a program is just math, and math is the universal language of the world, and no one can argue with math. So that's why I say I'm not a prophet, a psychic, a minister, a preacher, none of that stuff, because I am literally none of those things. I don't do tarot or any of that stuff. It's not divination. I'm just a person who uses like logic and my own personal experience to build my own custom software to help people. So it's a lot of different things. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask if, like, when we could run it again and do my birthday and just see what it says again, and just to kind of show people how it works.
Oh, we can do it again literally right now. So let's see. I have it. It's always up on my computer. So let's see. I'm going to actually put in your name, and I'm going to send this one to your DM. Is it? Let me click on your name. Truth Spreader 101. I can literally put in your username. It's optional. Your birthday. Let's go with your birthday one more time.
10/30/90.
1990. 10/30. Okay. And it has generated. So it's gonna be completely different from the first one. Almost like it'll never be the same. So it's up right now. Let's see. At 8:39 a.m., it just turned 8:40, but it says 8:39 a.m. So we have from the top, January 10th, 2026, Chosen One Condition Report for Truth Spreader 101. This lasts from 6 a.m. to 11:59 a.m. That's called the morning field. You can get this report in the morning, the afternoon, and at night. That's 3 times a day. Covers you for 24 hours. The moon is in its last quarter. Truth Spreader 101 is a Scorpio. His life path number is number 5. He's a water element. This overview centers on how you apply effort under current conditions. With Scorpio influence layered over a 5 pattern, selective engagement protects momentum. Current conditions refine decision clarity and noise reduction. Stay anchored in what's true and resist the urge to overcorrect. Today's conditions are less about fate and more about how you respond to pressure, interruption, and opportunity. Emotional steadiness restores choice. Thought wants control today. Use it for planning, not spiraling. The first choice sets the tone. Start grounded and intentional. So, Truth Spreader, it says your shadow is called the authority deferrer. This pattern hands decision-making power to others. Your test is the identity shift. Growth test adaptability. Your emotion is emotional reserve. So it's saying you should make one decision independently. And then trust your own judgment. Don't hand away that decision-making power to anyone. You make the decision yourself and trust your own judgment because you're probably right. The crystals you can use to support yourself are Amazonite, blue calcite, and rhodonite. These crystals create softness without collapse and feeling with steadiness. So if you were to meditate with any of these crystals for any amount of time, they would help you not collapse and just hold your ground. So that's that. Make that decision independently and trust your judgment. That's just standing firm in it. And then the scents, like an incense, a candle, or an essential oil. There's jasmine, there's neroli, and there's rose. And they support calming presence and inner clarity. Your micro action is to choose one gentle boundary, protect your peace, and hold it. Do one act of self-respect that costs you nothing. Acknowledgement lowers internal pressure and restores balance. And that's your chosen one condition report.
Awesome.
You see how that's different from earlier?
Like your horoscope where you're going to get the same answer every time.
No.
It seems, you know.
Yep. So not only is it not your horoscope is built in, but it's not centered around your zodiac or your horoscope. It's centered around everything. Natural law, your horoscope, numerology, not the belief system, but the math behind numerology. It's centered around where the moon is, what time of day is it, morning, noon, or night. What time it is when the report is generated is also a mathematical equation. And then there's other components that are a part of it too, like the Enneagram. Let's see, emotions. There's 27 human emotions. There was a study out of one of the universities in California. There are only 27 human emotions. I thought there were a lot more, but there's 27. I didn't make that up. You can look it up. There's 27, and I felt all 27 of them, and that's a part of this as well. So it's intricate, but I have to ask you, is any part of it true in your experience?
I think there's a lot that can be said to be true in a lot of these readings, and I find it interesting. Like what you've created out of this, I think it's pretty revolutionary. I think it will kind of outdo the typical people going to do like your horoscopes or whatever. This is something a lot more advanced than that. I
That
feel
was
like
the goal.
it's hitting it. I feel like it's hitting more than it's missing in a lot of ways. You know,
Yeah.
and as you said, as you continue to use it, it only adapts and learns more
Yes.
about you. And yeah, it's interesting.
So here's how I thought about it on Christmas Eve when I started building it, True Spreader. So how I thought about it was I thought about the big picture. In the future, someday, one day, I hope to like be a weatherman, but for the chosen one condition report. So generally speaking, you get the weather, you check it every single day on your phone. Okay. I do. I know that I do. I don't go outside before checking the weather. Because I'm in the Midwest. It can rain, it can snow, it can be ice for all we know. And it can also be hot randomly. So I'm like, you know what? It's raining outside. Let me get a jacket. So that's how I look at this. The chosen one condition report is more like, I just want to know for this morning, I'm probably going to go to the gym. I may run some errands, grocery shopping. I might call my mom, check on a brother or sister or two, answer the phone for a friend or two. Who knows? I might give advice or receive some advice. Who knows what I'm going to encounter? It's random, right? Life is so random most days, but it's the weekend. So one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to go to work. I want to have some fun. I want to relax. I want to do something for me. So I wanted to know what are the conditions around me, not anyone outside of me, just me, so that I'm more self-aware so that I can navigate my day better. So big picture, it's a weather report, big picture, every day, 3 times a day. And over time, I'll learn more about me and I'll reference it to you now. Over time, you'll learn more about you as this thing goes on, as you experience new things. Every day is different. We don't know what tomorrow brings. We don't know what later today brings. But having that clarity and awareness, or at least some level of insight, I think it helps. So when you say it's revolutionary, thank you for saying that. That is truly a positive affirmation. I'm going to go ahead and receive that. Again, it's never been built before. So I believe it's better than a horoscope. I don't actually know if it'll become this huge successful thing, because I would love that for me, right? But the truth is, I made software because I do it in my free time. On Christmas Eve, I was around family and friends, and I get bored of like the topics of conversations, and I can make stuff from my phone, not just my computer. So I'm always nose in the phone, except I don't scroll on social media. I actually don't use social media the way that people do. I don't actually like care to scroll. I create stuff all day long, every single day. So I've been programming this for 2 years before version 1 was even ready. And I compiled it based on my notes, my therapy sessions, the books that I've read, and some horoscopes. So it's so many things, True Spreader, but it's not one thing in particular. And that's why I hope the tool is useful. That's all I can hope, that it's useful, that it's helpful. If this can replace the horoscope, do you understand how amazing I would feel, True Spreader?
Oh yeah, I do. I was just thinking, like, I mean, you're only putting in your birthday, and you're receiving quite a bit. I was just thinking, if you were to put in just more information, what it could do.
Exactly.
You know, if it knew like exactly when you were born, if it knew more.
There you
you
go.
know, I'm like,
So,
I'm
so
like,
True
I'm
Spreader.
thinking like this thing will ultimately
Yes.
replace
So True
it,
Spreader.
because again, sorry, go ahead.
No. You just hit it. No, you hit it. I don't know what made you say that, but You hit it. You said if you put in like your birth, the time you were born, that's called the birth chart, right?
Uh-huh.
So even though the birth chart is not necessarily a part of it right now, everyone does not know the time they were born. I know on my birth certificate, it does not say what time. Everyone's state is different. Everyone's city or like municipality is different when it comes to their birth certificate. And then think about the whole world. There's no standardized birth certificate. So if everyone knew their time, it would be so accurate that it might even be a predictor at that point. But that's not part of it. But that would be amazing, True Spreader. So when you said that, my brain just like exploded and overloaded. I'm like, because I didn't think about that because I wanted everyone to be able to at least use it. And I had to account for the people who, let's say an elderly person. I don't know if my grandmother at the age of like 84 remembers the exact time of her birth, but she would remember her birthday. So I had to think about something like that. A kid, a toddler, a 7-year-old. Do they know what time they're born? They probably don't even know if it was morning, afternoon, or night, let alone the exact time of birth. And if that was on birth certificates, I mean, that would be pretty nice, but so far, no one knows. Most people don't know the exact time of their birth that I know
just
of.
say I don't even know the own time of my birth, so I'm just saying but it could be a feature that's not necessarily needed to have the reading done. But just if you could give them brackets of just fill in what you know, and we'll give you the best, most accurate answer to what we're given.
So morning, afternoon, and night. So other than birthday, the only option is what time of day is it? Now this part, True Spreader, I did think about this part. I thought about the civilizations before recorded time. How did they tell what time it was? So instead of putting in 8:52 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is maybe easy to build into it, is it the morning, is it the afternoon, or is it nighttime? So those are the only two options and it's on the demo. So anyone that's listening, the demo is live. You can go to it yourself and pull it up. It's really, really long, but I'm going to see if I can put it in the chat. Let's see if I can put it in the chat. Why can't I see the comments? Can someone comment something so I can like respond to a comment and like put the link to the tool in the chat so that you guys can see it with your own eyes? Comment anything, a heart, anything. Oh, here's a comment I can reply to. Let's see. So I'm typing it into the chat, everyone. You can go to the tool yourself. You'll be able to go to it yourself on your phone in your free time and play with it. That's the demo. That's not the version that I have, but you will see what I see. So that's how it looks when I look at it, when I'm reading it. It functions like that. It's just not the full version. That was the version that was built and released on Christmas Eve. So I'm gonna be, let's see, chosen one, condition report. Oh, one. There it goes. Okay, so that's the link. So if you guys can see that, I don't know how to spam it, but maybe I'll put it in like one of the polls. That way you guys could like just go to it. But that's the tool itself, the chosen one condition report. That's the tool. It's a demo, so you guys can play around with it. That one does not have 20 quadrillion different combinations. So like that one is probably going to say some of the same things repetitively. I don't know what those same things are. I just know it's been upgraded from 2 weeks ago. I work on it every single day. So that's the link. So if anyone wants the link, I commented it to @DonnieDudes. But that's the actual tool. So if you type that into your web browser, you'll actually be able to see the chosen one condition report in real time and play around with it. That is the live demo. I don't know when I'll release the full version, but do you see it, Truth Spreader?
I was going to say I don't see it.
Oh, you can't see the comment, can you? Okay. So, let's see, what can I do here? I can just say it. If you, do you have a computer or a pen or paper handy?
I do not. I'm out.
Oh, okay.
Walking around
I was
at
gonna
the
say,
moment.
I'll spam it for the chat. It's Webmaster Eric. So literally my name, Webmaster Eric .github.io/chosen -one -condition -report. When you type that in, it'll pop up immediately. You put in your birthday, you put in what time of day it is, and it'll generate a report instantly for you. That's the tool that I built, but that is the demo. So it is not what I read here on the live. That is just a demo. That's the first version. I wanted the world to see it as like my personal timestamp. Hey, I created something on this day at this time. It's released into the world. This is the first version. To me, it's terrible, but that was revolutionary because that's the one that I was using for the first couple of live streams, True Spreader. And everyone was like, oh my goodness, it knows me. And I was like, oh, that's just the first version. It's going to get better. And every stream, it gets better. So there may be an option for the people who know their exact time of birth, because now we're talking about the birth chart, which is a very complex system. I don't even I saw my birth chart before, but my mom, she fluctuated on the time a couple of times. I don't want to blame her. I love you, Ma. I love you so much. But there were a couple of different times, and the time that I actually came out wasn't recorded. It's actually the time that she said that was said. So it's not exactly accurate if it's not the exact time of birth. When the baby is out fully, forget about the cutting of the cord or not. When the baby is out, that's the time of birth, not when they write it down, not when they look at the clock, you know?
I agree.
So, and also, if this tool doesn't do anything, I hope it makes doctors put time of birth on birth certificates from now on. That'll be a win by itself too. That'll be pretty revolutionary.
That's pretty important.
Because like, why don't we know that? Like, I'm asking it here, but why don't we know what time we were born?
It's weird. Yeah.
That's pretty weird. Like, we know the day, we know the hospital, we know the city and the state, but there were no clocks. There were no clocks in the rooms. No one had a watch on.
They're like, what time is it? I don't know.
I don't know. So we don't know what time it is, but we're at work delivering babies. All right. Like, I thought we were advanced, you know? But no, this
it's
tool,
just another way to kind of keep us disconnected in a lot of ways.
Exactly.
Point us away from what we actually are, you know.
Exactly.
We're humans, but we're also animals.
We are. And we have, like, we're intelligent, right? So we have recorded time. Imagine that. We have timestamps of things. We have like literal paper trails for receipts when you purchased something. So that's what I made the tool. It it's like you'll be able to get your report that I generated, True Spreader. Like after this live stream, because I can't do it while I'm on it, I can send the one that we just did to you because I was able to put your name in it because that's optional.
All right.
So you'll be able to see it as I saw it, and you'll have your personal record of like, hey, I had this generated live. This was a bit about me at this date and at this time. And it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. It's like it's almost like a receipt. Or I don't know what to call it. Remember, True Spreader, this is so new that everything is mostly undefined. It's new. it's new. It's like a
Fresh
not
out the
like
box.
a toy. It's a new tool. And you've been helpful. And I think I'm gonna post this live replay on YouTube as well. It's gonna take a while to download it, but at some point today, I'll post this live stream, the full live stream replay on YouTube. It's webmaster_Eric on YouTube, and then I'm gonna try to post it on Spotify as just the MP3, not the video. That way I can try to just get more awareness around what we're doing here. This is the chosen frequency, and I built this specifically for chosen ones. So anyone that identifies on this frequency, I made this for you. That's why I said, True Spreader, it's less about me. Sure, I made it, but it's about you, and it's for you to learn more about yourself 3 times a day. So over the coming days, weeks, and months, imagine how much you will have grown. Remember, True Spreader, when we talked about people don't do the inner work? Well, I'm helping them do the inner work. If they participate, if they subscribe, you get what I'm saying? So it's not forcing them to do it. It's helping them have a easier path into the journey, helping them awaken themselves to a higher vibration and knowing that that's real. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I've just had two readings done, but it's interesting, just to kind of see what it will say next. That is the interesting part for sure. And like the time of day also has an impact on the reading. So yeah, I think there's a lot to try out and test and to see where it goes. Yeah, I think you may have something here that can turn into something for sure.
So I didn't think about any of that part of it when I was making it a Truth Spreader, but now that you say it, the thought on my mind is I've always wanted to do my own thing in the world. I always wanted to make something that's mine, like the way Steve Jobs or Mark Zuckerberg made Facebook. Steve Jobs did the thing with Apple. I always wanted to make something that I made this thing and it helps people or people use it. And this is the thing that I've made. What becomes of it, who knows? I just know that with consistency and time, anything is possible. I'm going to put a very positive affirmation into the universe. I hope I become a gazillionaire and a philanthropist and help people in other ways.
That's always the hope, is once you get something is to give it back and to try to make the world a better place. Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's what we're all cheering on for sure. Is something we would all like to see, but with the way the world is, it's hard to see it. But I think what better time than now to come in and try to bring it, because people want it. I think people are tired of the negativity. They want some positivity. So
yeah. Oh, that's the part of the tool that I didn't say. So with the shadow and the tests. So I thought about myself and my trials and tribulations. So the shadow, I'm using the term shadow, but let's call it negativity. Like manipulation is a lower vibration activity. Fear mongering, it's a lower vibrational activity, right? That's actually all the negative, everything negative is the shadow. So some people might go and turn that corner and say evil or demons or things of that nature. Fine. Negativity, lower self, you can call it what you want, but how I interpreted it was anything negative is the shadow. So that could, demons, right? Wouldn't that be negative? So if that gets associated with negativity, then it's a shadow. So the shadow could be anything, but remember, the shadow is within you, not outside of you. So the shadow isn't a ghost. The shadow isn't some evil spirit. The shadow is you. The report is about you, not something outside of you. So when I think yours said, I still have it up. When yours said the authority defer, this pattern hands decision-making power to others. Well, that's the shadow. You're giving away your decision-making powers. Hey, what do you think about this? Well, let's call your power back, Truth Spreader, and say, what does Truth Spreader think about this? It's no longer outside of you. It's now within you. It's yours now. When I self-reflect, I never add a third party into my reflection. I will never say, this person made me feel that way. I say it in reverse. I chose to feel this way. And I never add the other person, because it doesn't matter what someone did or said. It's how I react to it. And because of how I react to anything, I make it personal about me. To me, that's how I would take accountability. Doesn't matter if someone cut me off in traffic. They cut me off in traffic, but what did I do? I honked the horn and cursed, right? Or something else, maybe. It's about me. How am I gonna react to this? Or what is my natural shadow? What comes up in me? Am I giving away my decision-making power? Am I hurting myself to help someone else? Am I over giving and it's costing me? Now I'm late on my bills. Like, I can associate it into real life in a myriad of ways. But are you following that thought process, a Truth Spreader?
Yeah, I hear you.
So it always goes back to you as a person. So the report is never me and what I think. It's your natural inclinations based on your zodiac, what time it is, what time of day it is, and a whole bunch of other things. And it gives you like a snapshot 3 times a day. So the whole morning. So at 11:59, or I'm sorry, as soon as 12 noon hits, it's a whole different frequency in the universe. So of course it's a whole different frequency in the report, right? It's now the afternoon. The sun's at its peak. Who knows? Maybe it's cloudy and it's raining where you are. But the point is, everything changes in the atmosphere. The universe is part of the report. The moon and where it is at nighttime. I've done a couple nighttime live streams, and the reports were completely different. Completely different. The shadows, everything was different about it. Oh, the full moon.
Nighttime is different.
So True Spreader, the full moon was a few days ago, right? Or a week ago, right? Yeah, I think it was last week. Yeah, I think the full moon was last week. I think it was exactly 7 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. The reports that I read on the full moon, it actually spit out like not warnings, but it was like, hey, emotions are heightened during the full moon. And everything that, remember, each report is different. So it's brand new information for me too to process, like in my own mind. some of this stuff, like none of it was weird or creepy or anything. It was all just deeply intuitive. But on the full moon
you would want to
cycle was
use,
tough.
like if you're having a weird day and you're like, why am I having this day?
Yes.
Well, it's
Yes,
something you
there
can
you
refer
go.
to.
Yeah. If you're having a good day, a bad day, if have you ever had a bad day and was like, what's going on here? What's really happening right now? That's a moment where I hope someone says, the chosen one condition report, because it'll give you some insight to literally what's happening in the universe, in the atmosphere, where the sun is, where the moon is, where you are in the grand scheme of time relative to the universe. So, yeah, I'm hoping that it's helpful. I'm hoping that it's useful. And I hope it helped you today.
Yeah, it's been an interesting experience, honestly. I mean, I kind of sat here when I first got into your live, I kind of just sat and listened, and I noticed nobody was jumping up right away, so I said, well, let's go in there and help them out. Let's just see where it goes.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did, man, because it went really well for you today.
No, the best. This has been the absolute, like, it's not close. This is the best stream that I've ever had. But also, before 2 weeks ago, before Christmas Eve, I didn't have this tool. It wasn't created yet. At work, we had a shutdown where basically from December 22nd to January 4th, I was on paid vacation. So I had like nothing but free time to just clean up, I don't know, do what I love, reset. Obviously it was vacation time, so of course I went on vacation, but I mean, half of the time I was home just doing what I wanted to do. Like, I didn't go to the gym at all for 2 weeks, and that felt good. Even though I'm happy to be back in the gym, I just wanted to take a break from life. It was Christmas, New Year's, the holidays, the end of the year. And now that I started the new year off with like that reset at the end of the year, helped me come into the new year with like, not just with this tool, because it was built during that reset, but with clarity around my own life. Because the tool, remember, it helps me too. It's what I needed. So I use it every day. 3 times.
Yeah, no, I definitely could see just using that. I'm honestly interested myself. I'd like to see what else it says. Honestly, it's an interesting. It's interesting the way you described how it's all put together.
Yep.
There's not much. I can't really see anything else out there really like it. It is unique in its own way.
Yeah. So after this live stream, I'm going to send you. So the report, I'm going to send that directly to you. I don't know if there's a link to it, but I will make sure to put the link in the DM. That way you can literally pull up the demo and see it with your own eyes and play around with the demo. That report came from the real version, not the demo though. So you're going to be able to compare your actual report to the demo, and you're going to see how it's different. Like, I upgraded it. You're going to be like, wait a second. If you run 50 reports on the demo, so much stuff is going to repeat. So you're going to see similarities, let's say, and then it has a limit. Like, it doesn't, the demo has like 12, I think 400 possibilities in its algorithm because it's a demo. The real version has 20 quadrillion possibilities. So like, you'll never, it'll literally never repeat until like, I don't know, millennia from now, maybe it'll repeat. And we might not be here. Who knows?
Yeah, it's a lifelong subscription there.
Who knows? But with that, I'm gonna sign off the live for a little bit. And I'm gonna try to get my day started. But I wanna close by saying thank everyone for being here, especially you, True Spreader. True Spreader, you've been on the panel almost the entire time since I've been live, and you've helped me show people not just what I built, but this whole frequency has been nothing but positive and energetic in and of itself. And I want to thank you so much. So much. I really do appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it too. It's been a blast, honestly, hanging out and getting to see all this. And I would love to be back on again sometime, man. I appreciate your time.
Oh, press the heart button next to my name up top. There should be some type of option when you press that heart button. To it says like notifications. It should say something about notifications and how you can set your notifications. That way, every time I go live, even if you can't join, you'll at least get the push note that I am live, and you can drop in whenever.
Yeah, I've got it set to receive all of your
Okay.
notifications. So
Okay, perfect. Well, I will be seeing you around. Well wishes on your journey, and have a blessed day, brother.
you too, man. Thank you all so much. You'll have a wonderful day.
All right. And to all of the viewers, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the follows. Thanks for liking the stream. Thank you for sharing it. And I'll be back to do another one soon. Stay tuned. Love you guys. Take care.
Take care.